Hi y'all, it's me again. This is gonna be kind of a little bit of everything video, I suppose. If I'm talking really quiet, it's because my kids are asleep and my youngest is really sick, so I don't want to wake her up. Um, so I guess this video will be me showing some of the projects that I've been working on, a little bit of a haul. Yeah, I guess a little bit of everything. I guess let's start with the projects that I have been working on. Um, First of all, I have been working on a um, a vintage Halloween junk journal. It's something that I have been really wanting to do for a really long time. And so this is the cover, and I really hope you guys can see. Let me check and make sure. I'll stand up, that way I know you can see. Um, Here is the cover of it. Then the spine. And it's going to be kind of hard to see because the way the camera is angled. But I have, ooh, that lighting's horrible as well. Some little charm that I made. Um, this is a tassel that I made out of different lace and fabrics. A little witchy charm, some beads, and sorry guys, as you can see, my hands are really swollen today. The medicine I take is just, it's horrible. A little skull charm. So that is the spine. And yeah, I colored the filigrees, and yeah, I just pretty much, everything's from chipboard. And then there's the inside, and you have to excuse the middle part. It's not all the way down right here yet. But in the closure, it's just some lacy and ribbon stuff. Some sari ribbon. And then the back is just plain for right now. But yeah, that's pretty much just the farthest I've gotten with the cover part itself. I have kind of been starting to work a little bit of stuff on the inside. This says October 31st. And then there's a tag that I made. And then this is just a little pocket. So that's pretty much just the farthest I've gotten with that. Yeah, I just haven't really had a whole lot of time. I have kind of started working on some other little things for it. Like this little, I stamped it and distressed it a little bit. Stuff like that. I did make the tea-dyed paper, and I kind of took my black ink, and just kind of darkened up the sides and the edges a little bit. So yeah, that is the one project that I have been working on, and that one's probably going to take a while. And then I have been working on some, if I can get it off here, Tree of Life pendants. I've kind of been trying to make them. As you can see, that's the blue one. I hope you can see that. Then I just have some crinkle sari ribbon for the, yeah, to put around your neck. So, but I have a bunch of them. I have the blue one. I won't show you all of them. I'll just give you a glance because they're kind of hanging on this hanger thing. Oh, come up there. Come on. Come on. Thank you. There's that one, and that one, and then that one. So, I've been working on those, and I'm going to be making a lot more of those as well. I actually picked up some stuff from the craft store to make some more. Um, I have also been making a lot of um, boho gypsy style tassels. I had done a video, sorry, I'm trying to get them off here, on how I make them. And I've just kind of gone to town, as you can see here. They're all on a string, so we have, I mean, just, yeah, I've kind of went a little crazy. So there's a bunch on here, but they're all on string right now so that I don't lose them or get them tangled. So that is another thing that I have been working on. I think that's pretty much all I have been working on for the most part at the moment. So I guess we will do the haul. I guess we will start with Joann's Crafts. They have some of their Halloween stuff out, and they were putting up Halloween stuff on the shelves, and one of their bone, it's like skeleton bone candelabras had broke. And as I was walking by, she just kind of looked at me and was like, you know, would you want this for like $5? And I was like, yeah, it's normally $29.99 or whatever. And for $5, all I had to do was just come home and glue it. It's really, really big, so I'll have to take pictures of the before and after, and I'll just insert them in here because there's no way it'll fit over here. It's really big. But that $5, I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. And then I also saw, I really hope you guys can see this. Lighting in here is really bad. It's really late. I had gotten these napkins, and they're like the perfect size for what I've been kind of wanting to do. I kind of decoupage them on little pieces of wood, and I make like little dangly bits. I will be doing a video on that shortly. But these were perfect, and these were, I think, were on sale for like $2. They had like 30% off or something. So I got that. Let me get this out of the way here. I'm kind of running out of room over here. Um, I also picked up, they were having quite a bit of good sales. Their buttercream, is that what it is? Yeah, their buttercream products they had on sale for like 70% off. So, and these were also 70% off. They are the Scotch masking tape. And I paid 75 cents for this roll. I got two of them. It was the last two they had. So, yeah, 75 cents each for those. They were normally like, I think they were like 3 something. So I was really happy about that because I really love that design. They were pretty much wiped out, and those were kind of the only ones that were left, or else I probably would have got more. So I picked those up, and then their buttercream section they had 70% off. And again, I made it to the sale way too late apparently because they were completely wiped out. These happened to be hiding somewhere, like as almost if somebody was to like hide them and then was going to come back and get them or something. And I guess I probably shouldn't have took them, but I was in there for a good hour and they were still there by the time I was leaving, so I was like, okay, I'm taking them. So anyways, these are the buttercream novelty trims, and I just love the colors. I'm going to be making a junk journal book for my oldest daughter, and she is obsessed with like mermaids in the sea and stuff like that. So I'm going to be making her a mermaid book, and I'm going to be using that in her book. Oh, and I think I paid less than $1 for these. and they were normally like $7, I think. I don't remember. And then I picked up one of these. It says Poison. It's just the little wood pieces that they have around Halloween time. And I have a project I'm going to be doing with that later on. And then they were also having sales on their beads, and I had to pick some beads up for the Tree of Life pendants that I'm making. So I just picked up a pack of these. That glare is pretty bad. There's different colors. So I picked those up. And then I picked up some like autumn looking fall colored beads for them as well. And then I picked up some like all different colored beads, pinks and blues and purples and yeah, orange, all that. And then I picked up a little tube of, I guess they're tumbled gemstones, tiny little gemstones. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. They're kind of fall-y colors. So that I got all of that, and they were like $2 a piece because they were having a sale, so it was pretty good. Pretty much everything that I'm showing you from Joann's, I paid $22 for, and that's after my coupons and stuff. But I mean, the candelabra alone was $29 in regular price, so I made a huge deal. And then I got a package of these Simply Art watercolored pencils. I am going to try them out. I've never really worked with watercolored pencils before, so I didn't want to get a huge, order of them for, I think they're like 30 or $40 on Amazon. So I figured I would just get a little pack, just kind of mess with them and just see if I am even going to like them. And I think they were like $7 or $8. So, and they were not on sale, so I used a coupon for half off. So I got them really cheap. So, and there's 18 in there. So I'm gonna give those a go because I've heard some really good things about watercolored pencils. So, and then they had their clearance section where they had like damaged goods, and apparently there was a package that had opened and there was like one or two missing, they said. Okay, over there. So for 62 cents I got a bunch of bead caps. They're real, I don't hope you guys can see that. That glare is really bad. Silver bead caps, and I use these for I make these little boho gypsy styled beads, like fabric beads. Oh jeez, I really hope you can see that. I wish the lighting in here was better. But yeah, so I use those a lot on those, so as soon as I saw them I had to get them because I knew I would use them up very, very quickly. And then, let's see, I think it was the last thing from Joann's was I have been looking online, and I've had a few friends on here that is trying the whole make your own embellishments. Excuse me, I think I'm getting sick too. Oh, that's not good. And I've heard stories of using pony beads, and I've heard stories of using perler beads. I almost got the pony beads, but the size that they kind of come out are a little bit bigger than I really think that I would want. So I'm going to go ahead and give the perler beads a try because I think they come out perfect size. There is 2,000 in here, and it was only $4. And again, I had another coupon. I think it was like 40% off regular priced item. So I paid like a little over $2, almost $3 for them. So that glare is horrible. I apologize. But yeah, and they even have, they have every color in here. I even see black and whites and grays and bright colors. So this will be perfect. So I'm going to give that a go and hope I can achieve it because I've never really been one to be able to achieve those things very easily. Like everybody makes them sound. I'll probably like burn them, catch them on fire. Who knows what I'll do with them. Okay, so that was pretty much it from Joann's. And again, all of that came up to, oh, here it is. Um, whoa, come on. Right here, if you could see it, it came up to $22.68 for all of this, including the candelabra, which I will again put pictures of it in the video here. But I just, if you ask me, I think that's a great deal. So, and then I just kind of went to my local dollar store and Walmart just to pick up a few little tiny things, nothing really biggie. At our dollar store, they have these, I think they are the 18 gauge. I don't think it even really says on here, to be honest. I think they're the 18 gauge wires. You get 3 of them for $1, and I use those with my, well, not just my Trio Life Pendants. I also use them for my beads, my boho beads, and my boho bracelets, which here's one of them that I made a long time ago. I will be doing a video on how I make those as well, because I wear them a lot. So yeah, I picked those up. And then at Walmart, they had these, you know, in the dollar bins or whatever, they have the wires and beads. I got the black wire, and again, I think this is 16 gauge. Okay, well, maybe the other one is 16 too. I don't know. Anyways, and then they, for a couple of dollars, I think it was like $2.40 or something, they had the 20 gauge copper. So I got all those to do my pendants and beads. And then I also needed to pick up some crazy glue to do my candelabra. So to glue it back. So I got a couple of those. I already used one, and this is the other one. At Walmart, I also picked up this painter's pen in white, and it's the fine tip. You'll have to excuse the condition that it's in. I kind of was having a heck of a time getting into it to test it, and it's got a really thin tip compared to the other ones that are thicker. I'm always on the hunt trying to find a really good white pen, because I have yet to find one that I really like. I have tried everything. I have tried the Sharpies. I mean, the list is long. So I really am hoping that this will, I guess, suit my needs until I can find a better one. I think those are $1.95. I don't really remember. I also picked up these Equate Beauty sponges, the round ones. Unfortunately, our dollar store here doesn't carry the round ones, so I picked these up at Walmart. They were only like $1.97, I think. And I'm going to be making some ink daubers out of these. I had seen a tutorial on YouTube of a lady who makes them out of recycling the tops and water bottles, plastic water bottles. And I am constantly buying these little ones, and they're so expensive when you start thinking about it, because they don't really last all that long, and it's just so expensive. And I go through these like crazy, and I was using these sponges for a while, but it's just, I like them better when they're like daubers. It's just so much easier for me. So I'm gonna give that tutorial a go, and I may record that as well for anybody who is interested. And what else? I think I am down to the last bit. Yes, I am. I picked up some parchment paper from, I think it was Walmart. I don't remember. And this will be for using with the pillar beads. And I also do have some, God, that glare is just, oh, it's horrible. I'm so sorry. Um, I also do have some pony beads left over from like years and years and years ago. So I may try to give those ones a go too. I don't have very many, but enough for me to test out and see which one I prefer. So if I do like the other ones, I can always go buy some of those later on. But yeah, that is pretty much my haul and the projects that I have been working on. I will keep you guys up to date if you are interested in the vintage junk journal, the Halloween vintage junk journal. I kind of just do what I can as I can. Lately, I haven't really had, these last few days, haven't had much time to do anything, but at least I was able to get the cover and the some of, I guess, the inside started. Um, so yeah, that is it. I hope you guys all had a really good weekend, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.